Welcome to Two Guys, One Anime. I'm Ashuri.
And my name is The Holy Apple.
And today we are checking out Anime Reddit. We haven't done this for what feels like a very long time, I'll be honest.
My hair has doubled in length since.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm
going to check after this.
Yeah. We are looking at 4 Reddits. They'll be linked below. Well, they'll only be linked below if we have actually used anything out of them, because sometimes we don't, because they're quite piss poor. But we're just going to get in and see if there's anything that can kind of make us laugh, or is actually decent, really.
I'm doubtful, but we'll see.
Same. Thanks,
Okay,
very cool. This is a test of National Wireless Emergency Alert System. The purpose is to maintain and improve alert and warning capabilities of federal, state, local, tribal, and territorial levels, and to evaluate the nation's public alert and warning capabilities. No action is required by the public. Yeah, that's
nothing to see here. Let's move on. What the fuck?
Okay. Yeah,
anime logic.
Surprise, yeah, that makes perfect sense. MILF lovers rise up. I might be a mother of 4, but I still think I'm quite appealing. Great, man. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's the best ones at the moment. 100%.
Easy Sword Art Online trick. Sword Art Online players find they can escape by saying the N-word and getting auto-banned.
It says reports say that the first person to escape this way was a player with the username Asuna, who discovered it by accident by yelling at a merchant. That's amazing. That actually quality.
That's a really cool edit, actually.
That's really good. Fire Force moment.
Bitch! Oh!
This is why you don't fuck about with fire. It's literally fuck about and find out.
That happened so quick. I've got to watch that again.
I know.
Gone. The thing is, where do you think he is?
I don't know.
I would say like a bathroom, potentially.
Oh, so he can literally put his hand in a seat. You'd think he would fill up a seat.
This is it. Like, so I'm imagining that the phone catches fire.
Yeah, the stand at least.
Yeah, oh yeah, mate, something like that. So you just think, I'll just
put your hands in the sink.
I'll just, and it's done. But maybe not. Anyway,
my food in the microwave be like. I don't know what we expected, to be honest.
Okay. Fair enough.
Some people just are that bored. They got that much time on that.
I just like the fact that someone looked at that and went,
That's like a microwave.
Yeah.
Someone was hungry for a ready meal at that point.
10 seconds of our life that we're never getting back.
I don't care. That deserves the 10 seconds. Beats the other shit that we've seen so far.
That's true. What anime got you into anime?
For this one, I will actually request that we check out the comments, because I kind of want to see if there's any silly ones.
9.9k.
Yeah, only the top ones.
That's insane, though. Right, what we got? We got a bot, right. Being a history nerd, it was Girl und Panzer and Azur Lane. I'd imagine that's because it's tanks and then like battleships in it.
Yes.
So it's kind of makes sense.
I know Girls und Panzer got recommended to me, but I never watched it.
Okay. G-Up was my first 2. Okay, G-Up, yeah. What else we got?
To be honest, this has gone sideways so quickly. I was expecting someone to say Boku no Pico, but it never happened. Don't Google that, trust me, just save yourself.
If you want to watch a historical anime, watch Grave of the Fireflies. It's a movie and it's not more serious. The other 2 can be off-putting for the new anime watchers. What on Grave of the Fireflies ain't.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be really tragic.
I mean, that was his whole point. He's trying to trick people into watching it, but that's just wrong. Pokemon's a good shout.
Pokemon's very beginner friendly.
I
can say Yu-Gi-Oh as well.
Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yep, makes sense. A lot of people just think it's a cartoon, and it's not. I wanted to say Cowboy Bebop or Tenchi, but Pokemon is the real answer. I mean, I'm trying to think if I watched. Yeah, I probably watched Pokemon before Dragon Ball, if I'm honest. But then, like they say, a lot of people don't count Pokemon as an anime,
Yeah,
even though
'cause-
it is in a way.
It was given to the Western audience as like a cartoon more than an anime,
Hmm.
because it was mostly like on Cartoon Network and things like that. So you associate it as a cartoon.
Yeah. So if I'm going off of that logic, it's Dragon Ball.
Mm.
But
But because Pokemon's technically an anime,
I feel the real answer is Pokemon, and I feel like that is going to be a lot for Western audiences as well, potentially, depending on age, obviously. But
I'm not 100% sure. I want to say Pokemon would be my first anime as well, but I'm not sure if it'd be Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I remember watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Around the same time.
that makes sense. That makes sense, though.
It's one or the other.
It's chances are it's either going to be Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh,
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, or Naruto would probably be the 4
Yeah, early Naruto.
for Western audiences, I would say. Beyblade came in a little bit later, so maybe some
Forgot about
young,
Beyblade.
maybe some younger people came across Beyblade, and maybe even, I mean, Digimon anime.
Digimon's an anime.
Yeah, so maybe those could be for younger audiences, perhaps. Not too not much younger than us, obviously, but I'd say a couple years younger. But I would say
I was
that
thinking Beyblade.
Beyblade, I don't feel like it.
I think I was like 7 when Beyblades came around.
Yeah, I don't think it hit our screens as early as, like, say, Naruto and Dragon Ball, and it sort of came in a little bit after. But still,
Yeah, thinking about it properly enough. Yeah, Pokemon was my first ever anime, because I remember getting a Game Boy, the original Game Boys, and getting Pokemon Red with it.
I had a Game Boy Color, which was yellow, and then I think I brought Pokemon Yellow with it. I think and that was probably like one of the first. It was also Pokemon. It was Pokemon cards as well, wasn't it? You know what I mean? Like it was.
Yeah, Pokemon cards. It was like a big thing back then.
Mm.
It's still a big thing now. It's arguably got bigger, but
Guy said Death Note.
well, I don't know how the hell you come across Death Note as your first anime.
First is Dragon Ball, but after watching Death Note, it became an addiction. That's a good point.
Yeah,
I feel like the real question is what was the anime that really pulled you in to like keep watching?
That's a question for the comment section as well.
Mm.
Let us know. Anime for me was probably Inuyasha, thinking about it. Because Inuyasha was like the first big anime that I started watching online, as opposed to watching things on TV.
I would say mine probably ends up being Bebop,
Cowboy Bebop.
First one that really I sort of got stuck into it and really enjoyed it, and then it made me want to watch more.
Yeah.
But then Dragon Ball could still equal that. But I think the thing was when I was watching Dragon Ball, it was just you watched it because it was cool, like at the time. But I don't feel like it made me want to watch other animes. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas Cowboy Bebop had that sort of thing on me where it's like I want to watch more and see what else is out there and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. It's a good question.
It's a good question.
It's a very good question. Any more? High School DxD. Angel Beats. Very
Angel
good one.
Beats. Very good anime.
I blubbered like a baby watching that one. My God, same.
I think everybody did. Like, if you actually got invested into it, you cried at the end.
That final episode is just heart wrenching.
Yeah.
Elfen Lied.
Elfen Lied's
that's
an interesting
old.
anime.
That's old.
It's old.
Of course, I grew up watching Dragon Ball and Gundam, but Elfen Lied is for sure what started the severe addiction. Yeah, makes sense. Same here. Elfen Lied came first, then Code Geass, then Full Metal
Yes, it's really
Alchemist.
good.
There's some good ones.
I think it's because some of those animes toe the line between real life limitations and anime, instead of just being Dragon Ball Z, fire and energy beams, go Super Saiyan kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like destroy planets with punches.
Sword Art Online was the first anime I ever watched, knowing it was an anime. Poor bastard.
It's not that bad. There are worse things out there.
Bakugan, then Beyblade,
Beyblade.
and then Sword Art Online.
I'm actually half tempted to rewatch Beyblade now. I've got fond memories of that anime, but I don't think it'll age well.
Yeah, I mean, it was dubbed, wasn't it? And the dub wasn't.
Yeah,
that-
early 2000s.
I get
If
it.
not late 90s.
My brain is telling me the dub was pretty good, but I got a feeling it probably wasn't.
It'd be rose tinted glasses now. I bet you
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, guy put Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, makes sense. Inuyasha, like you said.
Inuyasha. I still haven't watched Yashahime, actually. I need to.
Yeah. Rurouni Kenshin. I do want to watch that. There's like 5 live action films for that. It's insane.
I did see the live action for Bleach on Netflix.
Was it
But
good?
I've not actually watched. I've not watched it, but I saw
Ah.
it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm not going to press play because I've seen like the image they've got for like the box like art kind of thing, and it just looks tragic.
I want to watch Parasite's live action.
Parasite could be done well.
Parasite,
hoping it's done well, at least.
It looked weird, but I want to see it because
It's any live action adaptation is going to look weird if it's anime. It's just how it is. I mean, look
Yeah.
at Attack on Titan for Christ's sake.
that's cult status.
Yeah, Cult status of being the worst live action there is.
Well, I don't know. Dragon Ball was pretty bad.
Yeah, Dragon Ball will contest that, but we'll find out.
we definitely need to do a video on the live action stuff. I think we spoke about this before.
Yeah, we need to watch at least 5 live actions and rank them which one's the worst.
Anyway, right. Moving on.
If Google says so. How Hinata died. Yes, Hinata did die in the pain arc. In fact, Naruto married a clone of himself who transformed into Hinata. Hinata you're seeing right now is in the Boruto series. It's actually Naruto's shadow clone, not the original Hinata. Okay, if Google says so, then it must be true. We'll go with that.
Google's never wrong. It has to be
Google
right.
is never wrong. The internet never lies.
Anime Higurayo. Oh, okay. I wish I could have stuck it between those H cups just once. Me too, kid.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Your taste in anime when you meet someone who has similar anime tastes as you. When you remember your taste in anime. Very true. Very true.
Yes. Fortunately, we don't have that problem. Swiss
No.
might.
To be honest, we don't. I know that we've watched a lot of the same stuff, but I don't feel like we've got exactly the same anime tastes.
No, I think we've said it in the past. You like the more older stuff, whereas I'm into some of the more recent stuff.
Yeah, there is that. There is also the fact that I will watch.
You'll watch Slice of Life stuff as well.
Yeah, I'll pretty much watch anything. I don't care about the premise or anything. If someone says that it's good, I'll probably give it a try.
Yeah. Following your golden rule, that is, which is if the intro song is good, you'll watch it.
There is that. There is that. It's never failed me.
No, it genuinely seems to be a right thing, so I'm just going to follow that. It's only been wrong a couple of times, but a couple of times out of 100, I'll take that.
The only anime where it's the only two for me was Crybaby Devilman, I think it was. Yeah, the intro for that I think's terrible, even though people say that the anime is really good. But then I couldn't get past the anime. And then Kengan Ashura. Kengan Ashura has an amazing opening, and then the anime was just like I just couldn't.
Yeah, you can't get on
over
with it, but I love it.
No.
I think it's really good.
I don't mind
And
the fight scenes.
the second intro to Kengan as well is really good as
It's
well.
amazing. I don't mind the fight scenes. I just feel like the rest of it's a bit jank.
Yeah, when they're talking normally or just doing something normal, it does look a bit odd. The fight scenes it looks really good for. It's like it reminds me of Street Fighter and Tekken. In a
Yes.
sense.
I'll be honest, I'll just stick with Baki.
That's fine.
Stick with Baki, it's easy.
One teacher, I hate when a teacher puts a question mark on my paper like I don't know either. Now I had this happen to me multiple times in school.
It's like when you write a sentence and then just put a question mark, you're like, right.
Thank you. Is it right or is it
What?
wrong?
Was I meant to put the question mark myself, or like?
I think the best comment I've ever had on an assignment was, "A lot has been said." No, sorry, there is a lot of words here, but nothing is being said. I think that's like the best remark I've had from a teacher on an assignment before.
Sounds about right. Not for Safe Guidelines will have a new edition. I can't horny post anymore. Don't worry, I got a backup plan. Horny. Okay.
That's a very strong switch, but you do you, boo boo.
I think I think we should stop.
Yeah. I think we should. You know when you said you think you should stop? You just had to keep scrolling, didn't
The
you?
worst thing is I know what scene that is as well. It's such a weird scene.
You don't need to tell me.
It's from the film, but it's from the bad end in the film.
Hmm.
And she gets dragged in, and then for some reason he stands over and just lets one out for no reason. I don't get it. I never understood it.
Japan.
It's so weird.
That's all I can say, Japan.
So that was Anime Reddit. We kind of got off track a little bit.
Yeah, we went down a few rabbit holes.
But there were some good ones in there, thank God. And there was a lot of rubbish that you won't see, so you're very lucky. But if you have enjoyed this, please hit the like button. That helps us out. Also hit the subscribe button so you can keep up with, if we do decide to do this anymore, then you can watch it. Chances are we'll probably keep this down to a minimum, I'd imagine.
Yeah. There's not that many things that we can
Yeah.
do with the Reddit stuff anymore.
Yeah, Reddit's
It might just
going...
be worth changing. I would say it might just be worth changing it to like anime memes from now on, just generally
Yeah.
across the board.
Yeah, I mean, Reddit's going down a really weird place at the moment as well, I've noticed. Seemed
Yeah.
a bit more...
It seems very horny at the moment.
Yeah. So hopefully that wears off, or if it gets worse, then I don't think we'll be doing this anymore.
It'll get worse. It's
It'll
Reddit.
probably get worse.
Nothing
But-
gets better in Reddit. It just gets worse, and then you look back and you say it was better.
That's true. But anyway, until next time, we will see you in the next one.
Goodbye.